up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where? You know you forever locked in with your boy Stories be at this time. Everybody already know what to do. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button for me, man. We're on the road to 100,000, so let's get there. To the one and only V Squad. Salute, man. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm nothing without y'all. Wouldn't want to be nowhere but with y'all. So let's make sure we spreading this message. Let's make sure y'all sharing these videos, is getting out there into the algorithm, and we're going to get bigger and bigger, man. So with that being said, it's Mr. 3-Piece himself, man. Let's do what is going on with the squad, man. What it do? I'm loving the feedback. I'm loving the support. I'm loving the comments, man. Let's continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So with that being said, let's jump into it. Story number one. Now, story number one, we got how this right here was a wild circumstance. It was a wild situation. This one right here just was wild. Now, we get a little white boy come through. Now, when he come through, he weak, he tender, he soft-spoken, he soft. You get what I'm saying? He one of them frail, fragile little dudes. You get what I'm saying? But he stayed out the way. And he was a hell of a tattoo artist. I mean, the boy could sling ink, something crazy. You get what I'm saying? So he had a crazy charge up under his belt, though, read between the lines. Now, nobody really knew about his charge because, like I said, he was a quiet little white dude, stayed about the way, ain't bothering nobody. He just did his little tattoo thing. Now, he played his role for about 5 to 6 months. Now, when I say played his role, meaning he stand about the way, he politicking with a few white dudes, but he mostly stand to himself. And he covering up people asking him about himself by him doing tattoos, you get what I'm saying? Because most dudes don't really care what you did or who you are if you giving out free tattoos, or they able to get some wiggle room with you with the tattoos, you get what I'm saying? So for about 6 months, he moving like that until we get a new intake. Now, the new intake that come through is a friend of his family's, meaning somebody that his mom probably know, his sister, his girlfriend, somebody in his family knew him. He was connected with the family. Now, him being connected, he know exactly what the dude locked up for. Like I told you, he locked up for a wild charge. Boom, so when he come into the unit, the dude that got the charge come holler at him, hey, man, what's going on, bit, bit, bit. Now, he giving him the rundown like, look, man, keep everything on the down low. Don't nobody know what I'm here for. I don't need them type problems on my name. So the homeboy like, yeah, I got you already, man, no problem. But he asked him straight up, like, you know, what you accused of doing, did you do it? He tell him no. The dude, he don't really believe him, but he take his word for him. Because anyway, in his mind, he already putting together, he going to soft dictate him. Now, this way the dynamics get crazy at, because he a chump himself. Now, when I say a chump, meaning he ain't no head buster, he ain't no gorilla, he ain't no aggressive dude. He really fall in the same category as his homeboy, but he feel like he got one up on him because he like, man, I know what you locked up for. If you try to play bet with me in any way, I can just reveal what you locked up for, and then these dudes will just smash you out. Because one thing that's not tolerated, I don't care what prison you go to, as a dude that got them type of charges on his name. You get what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, read between the lines. So the dude, he playing his role for real, but now he got him a habit. He like to gamble. He like to get high. So he really don't even talk to the dude that got the charge until he need him for something. He might need a tattoo. He might need some money to pay a debt. He might need some money to get high. He might owe somebody some stuff, and he gonna come get it from him because the dude that had the charge, he was loaded. You get what I'm saying? It seemed like dudes like that always got people that care about them, always got a crazy support system. So he was getting stuff sent into him left and right, so he was good anyway. So now the dude extorting him, but here go another little twist on it, y'all, so stay focused. The dude that's the homeboy, like I told y'all, he weak too. So now as he moving around the pod and he moving around the tier during this time, he got wolves looking at him like, what's up with yo? They waiting to put the press down on him too. But they starting to notice, like, what is it that he able to, like, dictate the other white boy, you get what I'm saying? Because they always saying, Whenever the homeboy owes something, he go to the dude with the charge. He'll get whatever he need to get from him. When he trying to go cop some dope, cop some weed or something, he always go to the dude. But other than that, they never hanging together. When we out in the yard, they never walking around together. They never talking in the pod. They never sitting with each other at lunch. They really never got no communication. So the wolves sitting back looking like, I mean, it just don't really make sense for him to be extorting him. Like, I mean, I know he weak, but is he that weak? Like, you know what I'm saying? They getting confused and they hear like, how is it that this chump white boy is extorting this white boy? So now they ready to put the press on him. So they go press up on the homeboy dude and they ask him, man, what's up with you, man? What you got going on? He like, man, what do you guys mean? They like, man, what you and other yo got going on, man? What y'all on, some lovey-dovey type stuff? He like, man, what is you talking about? He said, man, we ain't fucking stupid. Stop playing. Why every time you trying to get high or something, or every time you got a debt, or every time you need a little tattoo or something, you coming out here trying to hide the tattoo, wearing shirts for 2-3 days, why you keep going to go, what you extorting him or something? So he like, no, man, that's just my buddy. He like, bitch, that ain't your buddy. I don't never see y'all hanging out. You don't never go talk to him unless you need something. So he really exposing his plan. So now the dude's like, all right, he ain't really giving up too information because the homeboy wouldn't tell his charge. He never told him what the dude was locked up for. He just kept saying, man, just leave me alone, man. That's my buddy. I'm telling you, nothing's going on. So the wolves like, all right, we hear you. Well, look, when you go in there next time and you get some of them chips and them sodas, man, grab me one too. So now they raid what we call long range extortion. Now, when I say long range, meaning I'm going to extort somebody and have them extort the person that I want and everything come back to me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not really going down extorting you. I'm going to have my little man press you because I'm pressing him and he just going to bring me back whatever I want. Boom. So now they extorting him for real, for real. They got him going in the other dude's cell, getting them whatever they want, chips, cigarettes, getting money to get weed. Now it's going from getting food to now they going in there telling him, look, man, we want some tattoos too. So now at any given day, it done been days I'm walking up and down the tail. I might see 6, 7 people in his cell. Dudes in there in his cell, sitting on his bed, going through his locker, going through his container, eating his food. They in there smoking weed, getting tattoos. It's like now it's becoming the white boy whole day, the one that got the charge. His whole day from sun up to sundown is doing whatever people tell him to do. But when he wake up, dudes coming in his cell, grabbing food, grabbing cereal, grabbing oatmeal, grabbing coffee. By lunch, he doing tattoos. He got 6, 7 people in his cell rolling up weed. They bagging up shit on his table and stuff like that. They damn near kicking him off his bed. So now it's getting a little too crazy. So from there, now the extortion game go up another level. They start making him call home and start pressing his peoples for money. So now in a matter of months, it then went from just getting some snacks from him, to using his cell to shoot dice and gamble, to eating his food, to getting free tattoos, to now he calling home for money. So this is how the chamber go. This is how the process go when you start moving in to fully take over a dude. You get what I'm saying? Because now this is how people end up really becoming victim, because he done opened the doors. He done already let these dudes extort him for so much. It's only natural if a dude come in and put the press on him for his manhood. What he really gonna do? We know you ain't got no fight in you because you would have been for it when they came and tried to take the chips. This is how people think. You get what I'm saying? So let's jump back into it. So boom, now they got him calling home for the money. He getting his people to send in money. He getting his people to send in money. Now his homeboy, the one who really started all these problems by him getting locked up, he really playing along. He in the cell, but he more so not really getting too much of extortion. So now the wolves remember like, hold on, wait, we got his bitch ass too. Ray started making him do the same thing. So now they turn the press on him. Now they already got him in compliance. He doing everything they want him to do. Now we ready to get his bitch ass in compliance. So now they put the press on the homeboy. They tell him, man, look, bitch, you ready to start calling home, asking for money too. If not, your bitch ass going out of here. We gonna roll you up and we ain't letting you walk out here. We gonna put that blick in you and we gonna send you up out of here. So what you trying to do? He had Chump too. I told y'all from the beginning of the story. Both of them damn near 2 peas in the pod. They just alike. They both Chump, quiet, laid back, quiet spoken, non-aggressive. So the white dude, the homeboy, he like, all right, man, I'll do it. So now they got him calling home. So now they got 2 birds. What do that mean? They got 2 boys that's calling home, getting money. They got 2 open cells that they can do whatever they want to do, and they never got to do any dirt in their cell. They can just sell drugs out of either one of their cells. They got him running tattoos. They got him doing this scheme. They got him doing that. So now they got 2 horses for real. They really got 2 flunkies. So boom, this goes on for about 4 or 5 months until one day the craziest thing happened. They all down there in the dude who got the bad charge cell, all of them, the wolves, the dude that got the charge, and the homeboy. So boom, they in there, he make them call home, get some money. They make both of them call home and get some money. So boom, the wolves leave, they ready to go up in they cell, chill, do whatever they gonna do. So now it's only the white boy that got the charge and his homeboy in his cell. They in there cool and talking. I guess the dude that got the charge started thinking like, man, I'm tired of this, man. All I do all day is do whatever people want me to do. They done took all my money. They take everything I got. I ain't got no food. I already got this charge hanging over my head. If I blow trial, I'm gonna get this amount of time. And now I'm labeled a sucker. So now he talking to the homeboy like, man, you know this your fault, right? So the homeboy like, man, what are you talking about? He said, it's your fault, man. If you would have never came here, I would have never had these problems, man. I didn't have none of these problems till you came here. I was standing out the way, doing my little tattoo thing. Nobody was bothering me. Nobody wondered what I was doing. You brought all this attention on me. You brought all this heat on me. So now the friend like, man, get the fuck out. This didn't have nothing to do with me, man. Only thing I was trying to do was be a friend of you. You lucky I ain't telling what you really locked up for. Boom. He scares the little dude that got the charge. So the dude with the charge like, what? You're gonna do what? Boom, he goes up under the cut. He grabbed that lock in the sock. So when he grabbed the lock in the sock, which was crazy because why you got a lock in the sock that you stashing, you won't use it on the wolves, but you will use it on your homeboy, even though this piece of shit really not your friend, because he really soft dictating you. He really soft extorting you. But you should have used that against the wolves from the jump, and you would have never even made it to these problems, even if he would have exposed the charge that you had. Once you expose violence, once you show a person that, yeah, if you come trying to do something to me, I'm going to get violent. Dudes recognize that, and a lot of people ain't trying to meet violence. You get what I'm saying? They talk their talk, but when they see you really display that violence, you bang that blick, you swing that lock, you put them paws on something, dudes gonna start to get out your way. They gonna understand more so where you coming from. You get what I'm saying? Boom, so he ups the lock in the sock. He hit the boy straight in his face. Ah, I hate you. When he cracked him, I'm telling you, that lock in the sock, that impact is crazy. He hit him dead in the face, so the boy, like, days, he just get the beat in his face and, wah! You know, I wipe it, he going off, wah! I hate you, I hate you. He beating him down to the ground. He just beating his face in with the lock in the sock, wah, wah, wah. Luckily, some good men walking past the cell. They look in, see blood spurting from out the floor. The white boy just standing over him, a little frail white boy who they know is non-violent. He a chump, he non-aggressive. He's standing over another white boy, wailing on him with a lock in the sock, blood spurting everywhere. I hate you, I hate you. They run in on him. Boy, what is you doing? They grab him up, throw him out the cell, grab the lock for real. Boom, they get the dude that's on the ground, face bust up. They get him some medical help. Boom, they shoot him. The medical COs coming in. They grab the other white boy up, shoot him to the hole, which he probably was happy about because I know he wasn't trying to move around that pound. I know the mental stress that was on him, the stress that was on his chest. I'm talking, y'all, every day from the moment he woke up from 5 in the morning when them doors popped to 9 o'clock, 9:30 when them doors closed, he was doing something for somebody else, whether it was tattoos, whether it was just people eating his food, whether he was calling home to get money, whether he was calling other people to get money, whether he was writing letters, whether he was washing somebody's clothes, whatever it was, from the moment he woke up to the moment he went to sleep, he was somebody else's slave. And he got tired of it and he blamed it all on his homeboy because he looking at him like, if your ass would have never got locked up, I would have never been in these problems. And, you know, that's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? But these are the circumstances. This is the way that it goes. This is the way that it be. So with that being said, let's jump into story number 2. Now, story number 2 is rare incident that you see, but a good incident that you see. And I'm going to tell you how incidents like this play out when two made men collide. Now, when I say two made men is we got Stills and we got Murder. Both of them known goons, head busters, straight up men. They ain't playing. They ain't going for nothing. They standing on business. They both, you know what I mean, solidified men. But the kicker is they didn't run in the same circles. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of people will say, well, if it's two violent people in the team, why don't they never get into it? Usually because they both men, they both respect each other, and people who know other people get violent, they usually try to avoid each other or coexist. They're not trying to really start nothing with each other because we already know what it's going to end up, and it's going to end in somebody getting that blood on the floor. You get what I'm saying? So these two dudes, both, you know what I mean, high caliber type guys. So now one day, Stills out there running the game. Now, Murder come down there. Now, Murder, sometimes he got a habit of playing bit with the money or trying to pull fast ones. What do I mean by that is, he'll say he got the money in the cell, he don't got the money. He trying to win the money, or if he lose the money, he trying to find a way to take money from somebody else to pay the debt he owe. Mind you, I said take, not steal. It's a big difference. Some dudes is thieves, they steal it. Murder gonna take it. He gonna let you know, look, bitch, I'm taking this. This is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but that's how they gonna talk. You get what I'm saying? So boom, he comes down the Still game. He playing. So now Still make it clear at the beginning of the game, look, I ain't doing no credit. If you ain't got that money, don't get in this game, because if you ain't got my money when it's done, I'm gonna put that knife in you. I'm not playing. I'm not fighting. I'm not talking. I'm gonna bang that knife in one of y'all. Cool? Everybody say cool as men. The game goes on. Boom. At the end, when the game over, for real, I'm guessing that Murder ain't have all the money. So Murder tells Still, like, look, bro, I got, let's say he owe him $200. He's saying, look, bro, I got like $160. Can I owe you $40? So now Still like, bro, I told y'all the rules from the beginning. I'm not having no private conversations with nobody. Because 9 times out of 10, you already know what that leads to. If somebody make the rules said from the beginning, and then when the game over, somebody trying to come to you, tell me, hey, bro, can I holler at you for a second? Them words right there, when you hear the, can I talk to you for a second? Hey, bro, can I holler at you about something? You already know they ain't got the money. They ain't got all the money. It's something about the money that they want to talk about, because they ain't coming to talk about them paying the money. I promise you that. So still telling Murder, nah, bro, listen, I made the rules clear from the beginning, bro. Niggas ain't got that money. I already told y'all what it was. So now, Murder trying to flip it into the, well, I'm not going to pay this money because I feel as though you disrespected me at the beginning of the game when you said if dudes ain't got the money, you gonna put that knife in. It's like, I ain't one of these chumps out here, bro, that you be bullying. You already know my statue, so why would you even make a statement like that with a dude like me in the game? You get what I'm saying? So now, instead of Murder just saying I ain't got the money or all the money or him making a move to get the money, he trying to turn it into a beef like, I got the money, but I'm not paying the money because you said this. It's really like you threatened me. When Still ain't threatening you, he just telling y'all if dudes ain't got the money, this was going to happen. These the consequences. You get what I'm saying? So boom. Now Murder trying to holler at him, Still tell him, look, man, I ain't got no rap, bro. When we get in here, make sure I get my money. So now yo saying, bro, I ain't scared of you. So now Still like, bitch, you ain't gotta be scared of me, but you gonna respect me and you gonna pay me. So now Murder like, man, I ain't paying you shit. Still say, man, yeah, all right. So now the CO's him. And the CO know these two dudes. They know both of them is head busters. Both of them is made men. Both of them gorillas. They not playing. Like, you ever had a dude whenever you ran him, you just feel like, no, I don't feel safe. Like, I feel like the vibes is off. I feel like something dangerous going on. You always feel like you on guard. You get what I'm saying? Just a live wire for real. These are the type vibes that these two going. And they way older than me at the time. So I'm looking at them like, oh, yeah, this one going to be vicious. So boom, we leaving back up the joint for real. We ready to go back in. So now as we going back in, they talking to each other for, man, you better get that motherfucking money, man. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. So Murder like, man, you heard what I said. I ain't paying shit. Still like, man, listen, I'm telling you, if you ain't trying to die, bitch, you better have that money by the time you come out tomorrow. And that's my word. So Still saying that's on my kids. Murder say that's on my kids. I ain't paying shit, so you better come out willing to kill by it because I'm willing to die by it. So boom, now me and my man Lil Black, we walking up the tail. I'm looking like, man, you heard what he said? Did you hear what he said? He told him what he willing to do. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh, this raid be like WWE wrestling. You hear what I'm saying? So boom, we walking in. They going at it for real. So now when we get back in the unit, they sleep on different blocks. So in our block, Still over here on our block. So Still, he really laid back for real. Still really more so I'm not tripping. If that nigga ain't got my money in the morning, I'm going to put that knife in his face. I don't care about how many fines. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about no work he put in. If he ain't got my money, when I see him, this knife, and he whipped the knife out in the middle, we right there on the tail all talk. He whipped the knife straight out there. Listen, this knife going straight in his face, and I ain't doing no playing. Now, I got a homeboy that's on the par with Murder and them. They saying Murder over there, like, listen, he's straight in playing mode. He in war mode. I'm getting him first. This how I'm going to get him. When we come out to mom, hitting him at breakfast because I ain't paying nothing. So now dudes is really, you got these two type of men when you in jail. You got men that back somebody move just because they scared of them. Then you got a type of person that's going to back a person move because they going to tell you wrong, but they got a friendship or a kinship to you that's just going to make them ride with you. So Murder had some dudes over there that's really questioning him that was on Man Time like, well, do you have the money? Murder like, no. So they like, you really wrong. Why would you get into a man game and you ain't got the money and you gambling trying to win somebody money, but if you lose, you ain't got the money to pay. You feel what I'm saying? That's not Man Time. You should have never done that. Murder on the tip like, well, yeah, fuck that. I did it. So is y'all riding with me or not? So dudes back in this move. So we got a couple good men that's over there back in this move, but it's a lot of chumps on the compound that don't want this to go down because if it go down, one, dudes is scared to see violence because they feel as though that could be them one day. Two, we know the compound gonna go on lockdown, and depending on how deadly the drama get is going to depend on how long we get locked down. Somebody just gets stabbed, it might be 2 months. If one of them goes to the upper room, it might be 2 years. You get what I'm saying? So dudes ain't trying to be on lockdown. Some dudes ain't got enough money to live on lockdown. Some dudes can't take being behind the door for that long. Some dudes ain't trying to be in the room with they celly for that long because them and they celly got things going on in the cell that don't nobody on the pod know about. So when them doors pop, they don't want to do nothing but get up out that cell. So it's many different dynamics and reasons why dudes tell, why dudes snitch, why dudes be scared. It's a lot that play into these things, and I want y'all to understand this, you get what I'm saying? So boom, now with these scared dudes going around, a lot of the dudes just sending word over there to my unit like, look, man, can we just pay the debt, man? Because there's dudes over there that's like, look, Murder, we'll just put the money up for you, bro. It don't need to go this far, bro, because niggas hustling, niggas moving around, niggas got business coming up, niggas ain't trying to lose everything, bro, because you want some crud ball shit. You owe that man money and you ain't trying to pay him his money, you feel what I'm saying? So they end up talking to Still, like, I don't give a fuck where the money come from. Long as I get my money, we cool. Boom. Dudes end up getting the money right for real. They send it over to Still get squared away. And it just was what it was, because ain't nobody want to see that. The way that was going to play out was going to be crazy, you get what I'm saying? Because both of them was ready to bust that knife. None of them scared. Both of them was ready to go to war. But these is a few times where dudes will step in because it's bigger than them two. You get what I'm saying? You might got a dude on a compound making $1,000 a week. Now, he really had to lose making all that money because Murder won't be a shitball. You get what I'm saying? It don't be worth it. So you got good dudes that'll step up and square that debt, and everybody just told Murder, you can't come to no more gambling tables unless you got the money on the floor. Don't say nothing to Still no more. Still fucking around, gonna put that knife in you, and we ain't gonna stop him, because that's a sign of disrespect. Because in Still mind, he can still feel like, well, man, you feel like you got over on me. Murder can feel like, well, I don't care how you feel, nigga. I ain't paid you, somebody else paid you. So this is when the ego come into effect. You get what I'm saying? This is when the ego play, and this is how people end up getting hurt because of their ego. So with that being said, let's jump into story number 3. Now, story number 3 was a wild one for me, man, because this is what heartbreak will do to you behind the wall. Now, when I say heartbreak, you know what I mean. Like I always tell y'all, one of the #1 things that's going to drive a man crazy behind that wall is if he got a woman uptown, what's she doing? You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about any little thing. Have somebody ready to break that phone or break your neck behind what that lady doing uptown. You get what I'm saying? So boom, let's jump into story number 3. Cool day, early morning. Come out, like I told y'all, when you come out in the morning for real, first thing you want to do is get your mind together. You might got dudes watching the news. Might got dudes watching sport. Dudes want to get their morning cup of coffee. Dudes want to get their morning shot of cereal. Some dudes trying to get their morning shot of dope, morning shot of boot, morning shot of weed, morning shot of liquor. It's just a lot of commotions moving around in the morning because everybody trying to get their mind right to be able to get through this day. You get what I'm saying? So boom, the dude come out, he go grab the phone. His routine is he call his lady. He call his woman every morning, see how she doing, check in with her. That's what get his day jump started for real. Now, when he call her, as a matter of fact, let's get his backstory. Now, him and this woman, she damn near his wife. He got this girl tattooed on him 2 different places. You get what I'm saying? The love of his life. So when he first get incarcerated, she holding him down. She going through all the court processes with him. She holding him down through trial. Boom. Now, at this point, he going up for his last couple of court hearings for real, for the last couple of days of his trial. Boom, fast forward, he calling her, everything going good. He go to blow, when he go to his last day of trial, when he go to sentencing, he blows trial, he gets sentenced to 20 years. Boom, when he catch the dub for real, fast forward about a month, this is at the time that we at now. He come out the cell, he called her early in the morning. She talking a little different. She acting a little different. So he asked her, man, what's going on? Why you acting like this? She dropped that heart bomb on him. She tell him, listen, I don't know if I can do this. So he like, what you mean you don't know if you can do this? She like, babe, you got 20 years. I don't know if I can do 20 years without having a man by my side. So she basically saying in cold words, she done already found somebody else, AKA, you get what I'm saying? If you know, you know. So she basically telling him she can't do it. She won't do it. She not doing it. And 9 times out of 10, she got somebody out here that she doing something else with. So he asked her, is you serious? Or like, is you playing? You really gonna do this with me? She like, yeah, at least I'm honest enough to tell you that I can't do it. He like, so why the fuck would you go through all this with me? Why would you even hold me down through all this time just to leave me at the end of it? She's saying, I didn't know that you was gonna be able to get 20 years at the end of it. I don't know how I'm gonna do 20 years with you being in jail and me being on the streets. Boom, long story short, she hit that hard bomb on him. She tell him she ain't doing it no more. She breaks up with him. Broke his heart, man. He dropped the phone. He shoot straight up in his cell. Now, when he shoot up in his cell, he get his door closed for real. As I'm walking past, you can see him in there. He got the blanket over his head. He laid up on the bed crying. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? He just caught 20 years, the love of his life. A woman he got tattooed on him twice. Just told him some of the worst news you ever gonna get next to somebody dying in your family. The woman you love don't want to be with you no more, and she not gonna do this big with you. You get what I'm saying? So boom, she hit him with the news. He in there, he crying. Now he comes back out about an hour or two later for real when it's time to go to feed up. Boom, we go eat. When we come back, he go in his room. He just lay back on his bed for real. He don't get his door closed this time. Now, different men, like I told y'all, there's always people moving up and down on the tier, moving up and down on the block. So dudes walking past, so everybody already know what happened with them. But dudes can understand him. If you're a real man, you can understand the pain that a dude going through when you just lost your lady. Of course, you can't really do nothing about it. It ain't much you can do about it, but a dude gonna understand. But you always gonna have a certain few group of young, dumb clowns who don't know what they asking for. And it's the case. You had a group of little dudes walking down the block. So one of them say, yeah, that's your bitch ass in there. Yo was in there crying earlier over the girl. So he hears it. He say, he goes to lean up to say something, but he don't even respond. So the dudes is about 2, 3 of them right there. They come right past his cell and they stand about 4 or 5 feet away from his cell. So they right there giggling, kikiing, hi-hi. But they laughing about him crying over his girl earlier that day. So he in his bed, all these crazy thoughts running through his head. Mind y'all, he already on 100 because of the situation. Now he feel like, oh yeah, these niggas out here playing with me. Then they standing in front of my cell laughing at me like I can't hear him. All right, so now his blood really get to boiling. So the dudes out there continuing to laugh, continue to make fun of him. So the dude said something, I can't exactly remember what it was that he said that really struck that nerve in his body. But he said whatever he said. The dude jumped straight up out his bed. Now, mind y'all, this what I didn't know as well, and I'm pretty sure nobody knew. Him up under that blanket for real. He had that blick on him, so he jumped up, boom, throw the blanket on his bed. He comes straight out, so the dude right there laughing. I lie to y'all not. He's sitting right there laughing. yeah, go your chump ass right there. As soon as he turned around and say chump ass, it's like damn near as soon as his mouth opened, the blick was going in it. Man, I'm talking about he ain't even like most dudes. You might get hit like this. I'm talking about he was trying to slam that motherfucker down his face. He hit him straight in his face. Man! So when he hit him, this how you know dudes be suckers. When he hit him, the bitch damn near hit him straight in his face. He get to work with him. Man! The 2 dudes that was with him right there, kikiing, hi, laughing, they jumped out, they break off straight down the tail. So now after he hit him about 2, 3 times, works him to the ground. He push him down, leave him. He get to chasing after the 2 dudes that's running off. They breaks down the tail. They run to the bubble. The CO hit the bubble. She slide the Sally Port door open. They slide in there. He shuts the door for real. Of course, now the CO like, put the weapon down. Put the weapon down. Mind you, she behind the glass. He inside the dorm. These fools is in the Sally Port. So it's the Sally Port, bubble, the block. So all 3 of them talking to each other. He trying to stab these 2 right there. They trying to tell the CO in the bubble, let them in the bubble with them. The CO telling him, put the knife down, and telling these 2 in the Sally Port, y'all 2 fools better say the fucking name because y'all not coming in here with him trying to get y'all. So all them dynamics happening at once. I'm just sitting back on the tail looking like, man, this is a fucking movie. This is a movie. Because I'm telling you, I be in my head like, man, my peoples will never believe if I call uptown and tell them this happened today. People be thinking like, man, you bluffing. That ain't happening. I'm telling you what's happening right now. Like, he's still standing right here with the knife right now. You get what I'm saying? This how live and direct that it be. But crazy situation, so they end up calling in the CERT team. Of course, they come in there. He put the knife down because he was already going through enough anyway, for real. So he ain't really give him too much buck. Boom, when they came in, he put the knife down, so they ain't had to miss him. He laid down with his hands out. They come in, cuff him, take him to lock up for real, for real. The 2 dudes that was trying to run away, they let them chumps back in the pod. They was labeled targets now because niggas looked at them like suckers. The dude laid up there on the tier for real that he just slammed the knife in. They come in there, get him to medical. So it was crazy, man. That day right there was wild. All because this all started because he woke up trying to do his morning routine, call his woman, get some good news, start the day off right, got his heart broke, went in there, tried to vent and get those emotions up out of him, but he can't because it's young, dumb punks that want to make him seem less of or try to clown on him, try to joke on him because he letting out emotions for damn near his wife, somebody he loves, somebody again who he got name tattooed on him twice. He loved this girl to death, was damn near his first love, you get what I'm saying? So them playing, he couldn't take that on top of all the emotions that he was going through, and he snapped, and he damn near snapped his neck with that knife. So these are the situations that happen, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed the story, man. I hope y'all enjoy rocking with me. I hope I'm giving y'all that fire content. I hope and pray y'all telling a friend to tell a friend. I hope and pray y'all like, share, comment, and smashing that subscribe button, man. And we're going to continue to get bigger and bigger, man. It's V Squad or No Squad, man. So with that being said, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V, man. At this time, again, check your status. Make sure you like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button for me, man. We're on the road to 100K, so let's get there, y'all. Let's get there, y'all. Listen, man, I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the work. I'm going to make sure I'm doing what I'm doing for us. This is a us thing. This is a we thing. And we going to win, man. We're going to be one of the biggest platforms of 2024. Mark my words, man. So salute to the V Squad. Us over any squad. Let's go.